In this video, we will discuss about overflow, position, z-index and combinators. In the previous video, we have already discussed about pseudo element and pseudo class. If you want to learn about it, then please click on the I button which is on the top right corner. Now we will discuss about overflow property. The overflow property specifies whether to clip the content or to add the scroll bar when content of an element is larger than the specified area. There are four values of overflow. First is visible, second is hidden, third is scroll and fourth is auto. First is visible. The overflow is not cut and the content display outside the element box. Second is hidden. In the hidden overflow, content will be invisible. Third is scroll. The overflow is cut and the rest of the content display with the scroll bar. Fourth is auto. It is similar to scroll bar but it adds scroll bar when it necessary. Next property is position. The position property specifies the type of positioning method used for an element. There are 5 different position value in CSS. First is static, second is relative, third is fixed, fourth is absolute and fifth is sticky. The first value of position is static. It is the default value. In the position static, the element is positioned according to the normal flow of the document. The top, right, bottom, left and z-index property have no effect on it. See, the left property is not applied on it. Next property is position relative. The element is positioned according to the normal flow of the document and then arranged relative to itself based on the value of top, right, bottom and left. See the top and left value applied on the it. Third property is position absolute. The element is removed from the normal document flow and no space is credited for element in the page layout. The final position is determined by the value of top, bottom, right, left according to the parent relative position. You can see that the absolute block change their position according to the position relative parent. See here the absolute block take a space of 50 pixels from top and left according to relative block. Note that position absolute works when any parent block have property of position relative. Next property is position fixed. An element with position fixed is position relative to the viewport, which means it always stay in the same place even if the page is scrolled. Say on the page scroll, the block remain on the same page. See on the page scroll, the block remain on the same place. Next property is position sticky. Here you can see the header is scrolling while the page has scrolled. But I want header stick on the top while page is scrolling. At that time, with the use of position sticky, we can do this. See, the header is stick on the top while scrolling. Next property is z-index. The z-index property specifies the stack order of an element. For example, here the text has z-index -1, so it beside the picture. So with the help of increasing z-index value, we can overlap the text. Next, we will discuss about combinators. A combinator is something that explains the relationship between the selectors. There are four different combinators in CSS. First is descendant selector, second is child selector, third is adjacent sibling selector, and fourth is general sibling selector. First is descendant selector. This selector matches all the elements of parent and applies type on it. Second is child selector. This selector applies CSS on child element of the specific element. Is adjunct selector. This selector is used to apply type on directly after the specific element. See, it takes the first paragraph tag after the division. Fourth is general sibling selector. This selector applies the style on element that are next sibling of a specific element. C. It takes all paragraph after the division. In the next video, we will learn about flex property. If you want to learn more about that, then please stay with us.